What's up, y'all? This is On Point with Miss Britt. I know it's been a minute, y'all. I've been ghost. A lot been going on. But when I saw the college football playoff rankings, I said, I got to get on here and give y'all something. So let's get into it. So yesterday they announced the college football playoff rankings. This is the second week they announced the rankings. So first of all, I just want to acknowledge we got 4 Big Ten teams in the top 5. I know everybody hating. They like, the Big Ten conference is weak. Da 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 da. How are they ranked this? How are we not ranked that? I mean, a lot of teams got 2 or more losses. I'm just saying. There's only a few teams that only got 1 loss or no losses. So that's the top 5. So get over it. So we have Oregon at number 1, and they're undefeated. We got Ohio State at number 2, and the only team we lost to was Oregon by 1 point. Then we got number 3, we got Texas. We got Penn State at 4. 5, we got Indiana. 6, we got BYU. 7, we got Tennessee. 8, we got Notre Dame. 9, we got Miami. 10, Alabama. 11, Ole Miss. And Georgia sitting idle at 12. So, I mean, it's looking real bad for Georgia, though. I'm not even going to lie. So, I'm excited because, Ohio State, we still got to play Indiana. That's going to be a good matchup. Who knows what's going to happen at the Big Ten championship game. SEC is up for grabs pretty much. I mean, Texas right now is kind of the favorite, but when I looked at the standings, Tennessee is still up there. They got a chance. Texas A&M. Tennessee actually plays Georgia this week, so we'll see what happens with that. Texas A&M, they played Texas at the end of the season. So in 2 weeks, they play Texas plays Texas A&M. That's going to be a good matchup, too, to see who grabs that. So that leads me into the next thing because they also posted the current bracket right now yesterday, and a lot of people was confused at the numbering of the bracket. So we're going to go ahead and discuss that as well, too. So with the bracket, I know a lot of people was confused because on there it said Miami at 4, Oregon was still at 1, Texas was at 2, BYU was at 3. The reason why it's numbered like that, because remember, for you to get that bye and advance to the quarterfinals, you got to win your conference. So right now, Texas is the favorite to win the SEC. That's why they got them at number 2, because the top 4 spots are the conference champions. Which I feel like at first it sounded cool because, they're trying to give other people chances. But now, like thinking about it, I'm actually annoyed at this. I'm really annoyed because right now, I'm just going to hypothetically give you an example. SMU, right, for the ACC, they are currently at number 14. Miami just lost, and I just looked at the conference standings. Right now, it's like SMU is at the top right now. Then it's Clemson. Then it's Miami. So it's like pretty much like, well, SMU is 5-0 in the conference. So Clemson and Miami are like at a tie. So hypothetically speaking, say SMU wins the ACC, they would get that bye, even though their rank's low. I'm just like, that's crazy to me. That's the only issue I have with the conference champion, with the conference champion getting that bye, because like you can be like Alabama hypothetically, if they went out, say they advanced to the SEC championship game, whatever, they're ranked like 7, they clinch the SEC, they get that bye. Like what? And then whoever's in the number 12 spot, aka Georgia right now, they get moved out. They get bumped out. So this is going to be very, very interesting. That's why right now, for the last couple of weeks, we're gonna see what these teams is really made of, because everybody trying to get that bye, or at least get a top spot. They don't want to be in the bottom and be sitting there waiting to see if they're gonna make it or not. They want to get that top spot, and all these conferences are really close right now. Like the Big Ten, I would say Oregon, us, Indiana, like even Penn State is kind of in the mix a little bit. The Big 12. Obviously, BYU leads it, but Colorado is right behind them. So, like, anybody can actually get that bye right now. It's looking a little crazy. But that's the only thing I don't really like. So I want to hear y'all's opinions about this whole bracket thing. Obviously, the first round, the higher ranked team gets home field advantage. So as you can see right now with the current standings, OSU would get the first round with Boise State, and they would get home field advantage. Tennessee and Notre Dame, Tennessee would get it. Penn State, Ole Miss, Penn State would get it. Indiana, Alabama, Indiana would get the home field advantage right now with the current rankings. So it's a little bit confusing, but this is gonna be interesting. Like I said, I want to hear y'all's opinions on it. That's why sometimes y'all gotta keep y'all's mouth shut. We could have at least did one more year with the 14 playoff. I think we probably would have had a chance to make it still. So sometimes y'all gotta be grateful for what y'all got. But anyways, I just wanted to check in with y'all, and I just needed to get that off my chest. And stay tuned for more. And make sure you follow my Instagram on_pointsports614, as well as my YouTube. And make sure you hit that like and subscribe. And I'm out.